Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Shimbob and this is Destiny, and today we're going to be taking a little trip down memory lane, sort of pre-patch. So as you probably all know, the Age of Triumph is coming out soon, and it's a little bit of a celebration of like the past 3 or so years of Destiny. So it's a good time for people from year 1 to sort of reminisce, look back, do the old raids and stuff like that, which will be really fun. I think I've been here since year 1. And for the newer players, it'll be a good chance to, I think, sort of see the older content and what we got to do in year 1, but I imagine it'll be a little bit easier than it was back then. So today, in light of all that, I'm going to start a little trip down memory lane and start sort of celebrating all the guns and gear that I've got over the years, more the earlier stuff that sort of stuck with me right from the start, and just sort of showcase that stuff and talk about why I love it so much. So today we're taking a look at my very first and still my best Eyasluna roll that I got. So this was like the first Eyasluna I think that ever dropped for me in Crucible, and it was the best one I've ever got. Now if I remember correctly, I think it was either near the end of year 1 or start of year 2. I think that was possible to get it then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's when I have it in my memory. And I've been a little bit hot and cold with this weapon since then. It goes through phases. Like, it's a good roll, but oh yeah, I should probably talk about the roll actually. So I've got True Sight IS, I've got Hot Swap, Rifle Barrel naturally, and I've also got Luck in the Chamber. So that's the roll I've been sticking with for a while, and it's treated me quite well. But like I've said, I've kind of gone on and off it a bit over the last couple of years. When I get like a brand new hand cannon or something that seems like a better roll at the time, I'll use it for a little bit, but I always seem to come back to this thing for extended periods of time because it's just so consistent. I think like most Eyaslunas, for me personally, I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but I usually take 1 or 2 games to get used to the kick of the Eyasluna again after using other hand cannons, that sort of slightly sideways kick. But once I do, the rhythm you get into and just that little ding I get from the Luck in the Chamber when I know I'm about to like 2-tap someone is just really satisfying. Now talking about the actual roll that I do have a bit more, I don't want to say that it's a god roll. For some people it might be. For me personally, it's probably not. A god roll that I would have for myself, if I could pick anything, I would probably go for Sure Shot first of all over True Sight. True Sight is a close second for me, but I just prefer a little bit more recoil control from Sure Shot. Next, I would have to say for the column 1 perk, I would probably ideally take Rangefinder or Outlaw. They're pretty close to me, it just sort of depends. Probably Rangefinder will be a bit more consistent for me. So that in column 1, then obviously Rifle Barrel in column 2, I think that's a given. Even these days with the patch, it's still almost mandatory. And then the last perk in the last column, I would go with Icarus. Luck in the Chamber is great, so it's like reactive reload, but I just prefer Icarus. I think it just gives me more of a consistent feel. So if I had like Rangefinder and Icarus, I feel like I would not be able to really miss any bullets. So I think that would be an ideal hand cannon, which I've never got before on any other kind of hand cannon, but one day I can be hopeful. Other than that though, I would say that anyone who gets an Eyasluna drop, as long as it has that Rangefinder in the middle column, the other perks you get can just make it either a situational gun, or as long as they're half decent perks, it's going to be a top tier weapon. So just look for that Rifled Barrel and see what you get as a bonus on the sides of that. But I'd say use it consistently. They're great guns no matter what sort of other perks you get. All in all, I'd have to rate this roll of Eyasluna probably in the top 3 or 4 weapons that I've ever got dropped from Destiny over the last 3 years, which is pretty exciting. I don't know if I've kept, or they're probably different sort of archetypes of weapons, but this hand cannon, off the top of my head, this hand cannon, and how long ago I got it is just, I'm sort of amazed that I've kept it, and I've had some good times with it. I used it in my first ever Trials run, I used it to grind out my first ever Iron Banner. I still remember those quite vividly. There's been a lot since then, but I don't really remember them, but just like memories like that you have with those guns, and when you picture the gameplay in your head, or if you've recorded it and you can watch it back like YouTubers do, you can sort of really see those memories clearly, and it's good. I like looking back at all the good times I had, and there's still good times to come, I'm sure. And I look forward to using this gun, even though I'll probably lose it when Destiny 2 comes out. I'm going to use it as much as I can going forward until that happens, and I can't wait for that. So what I want you guys to do is let me know down in the comments what rolls of an Eyasluna that you do have, and or let me know what you guys would have as your god roll if you could pick any perks like I did. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. For the next one of these sort of celebratory weapon gear videos, I'm going to be doing my Lord High Fixer and showing you the roll of that I've had for quite a while and I've kept for a long time too. That one's quite a gem, so stay tuned for that one. But until next time, just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Cheers.